If there's one thing America loves more than a powerful family dynasty, it's a dark, unsolved mystery. And when you combine those two together, you get one of the most twisted sagas in modern history, the Murdaugh family story. Just in time for Hulu's chilling new take on this real-life Southern tragedy, let's dive into some of the wildest internet rumors surrounding the Murdaughs, a family whose name has become synonymous with wealth, privilege, and death. So, was Alex Murdaugh really the only one responsible for the murders of his wife Maggie and son Paul? The official verdict says yes, Alex acted alone. But if you ask people close to the case, or the thousands of Reddit sleuths dissecting every second of it, the answer might not be that simple. Anthony Cook, one of Paul's closest friends, and Morgan Doughty, Paul's ex-girlfriend, both hinted that Alex might not have been the lone wolf everyone thinks he was. They claim something just didn't sit right, that there was more going on behind the scenes. Online investigators agree. On Reddit threads dedicated to the case, users have long speculated that Alex hired someone to carry out the killings because he didn't have the nerve to do it himself. Others have gone even further, questioning whether other family members were involved. One viral post even asked, "So John Marvin, care to explain why you and Buster were caught on drone footage moving guns and a tote from Moselle in the Netflix doc?" That's right. John Marvin Murdaugh, Alex's younger brother, has often been named as a potential accomplice. His behavior after the murders raised eyebrows, especially when he took it upon himself to clean up the remains of his nephew Paul. He claimed he did it because it felt like the right thing to do. But not everyone was buying that story. Many online believe that John knew more than he was letting on, maybe even exactly what happened that night. Then there's the divorce theory. According to reports, Maggie Murdaugh was allegedly considering leaving Alex just weeks before her death. She'd even met with divorce lawyers and started looking into the family's finances, something she'd never done before. Insiders say Alex had a major problem. Maggie's estate was worth over $4 million, mostly in real estate. A divorce could have cost him half his assets, and possibly exposed his financial crimes. One Reddit user summed it up: Maggie had to go. The divorce would have ruined him financially and publicly. While prosecutors never mentioned divorce as a motive during Alex's trial, many still believe it played a huge role behind the scenes. And then, there's cousin Eddie. Curtis Eddie Smith, a distant relative and part-time handyman for the Murdaughs, was also Alex's personal drug dealer. But Eddie's strangest job came when Alex asked him to meet him on the side of a road and shoot him in the head. Yes, you heard that right. 3 months after Maggie and Paul's murders, Alex supposedly hired Eddie to kill him, so his surviving son Buster could collect millions in life insurance. Alex survived the gunshot, was airlifted to the hospital, and instantly became headline news again. Both men later admitted the shooting was staged to look like a murder. But that didn't stop the internet from going wild. Some people think the plan went sideways, that Alex actually meant to kill Eddie and blame him for Maggie and Paul's deaths. One theory says Alex wanted Eddie's fingerprints on the gun to make him the perfect fall guy. Others argued that suicide just didn't fit Alex's ego or personality. And honestly, that theory might make more sense than you'd think. Because some of the craziest rumors claim Alex didn't kill his wife and son at all, that he was set up by dangerous people connected to his alleged drug network. According to Reddit discussions, Maggie and Paul's murders could have been a brutal warning to Alex. A horse's head in the bed message not to cross the wrong people. It sounds wild. But in this story, even the impossible starts to feel believable. Then there's the tragic case of Gloria Satterfield, the family's longtime housekeeper who worked for them for more than 20 years. She wasn't just an employee, she helped raise their kids. In 2018, Gloria was found unconscious at the Murdaughs' estate after reportedly tripping over the family's dogs. She never woke up. Her death was ruled an accident. But few believe that's the full story. A Redditor summed it up: Alex said she tripped over the dogs to make it look like an accident, so insurance would pay out. And that's exactly what happened. Alex pocketed over $4 million in insurance money. Money that was supposed to go to Gloria's sons. He eventually admitted in court that he lied, but to many, that confession only made things worse. Some now believe Gloria's death wasn't an accident at all. And then we go back even further, to 2015, when a 19-year-old named Stephen Smith was found dead on a rural South Carolina road. His body was lying in the middle of the street, his skull crushed. Investigators initially called it a hit and run, but locals never believed that. Whispers quickly spread, whispers that linked the Murdaugh name to the case once again. Some rumors claimed that Buster Murdaugh, Alex's eldest son, had been seen with Stephen before his death. Others said Buster and a group of friends hit Stephen with something and left him for dead. No evidence ever proved that. Buster was never charged or even questioned by police. But the rumors never went away. In 2024, Buster filed lawsuits against Netflix, HBO Max, and Discovery Plus, accusing their documentaries of defamation for suggesting he was involved in Stephen's death. Despite that, locals in the Lowcountry still whisper that he knows more than he says. But the darkness in this family goes back generations. In 1940, Randolph Murdaugh Sr., the